didn't even get to bronze.
Wow. You know, I have friends that are Cowboys fans. Excuse me. And they're the type of Cowboy fan that is really ignorant, and you just really just want to shut the hell up. They're the Cowboy fans that dread on the past that, oh, we won a Super Bowl 20 years ago, or in 2014 if we hadn't gotten screwed in Green Bay, you know, that was a catch by Dez Bryant, you know, whatever. But to me, it's funny because when I heard when Tony Romo went down in Seattle in that preseason game, you know, I texted him and I was like, yo, what did I tell you, man? I said, not if Tony Romo goes down, I said when Tony Romo goes down. And all the buzz around Dak Prescott, yeah, he's the future, blah, 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 he's great, you know, but it's only preseason, you know, the guy is in with the first stringers, but, you know, the guy, from what I've seen, Dallas has a pretty tough schedule coming up. Dak Prescott, to me, I feel like he's going to do good replacing Tony Romo for the 6 to 10 weeks or however long, like pretty much a quarter of the season. Romo's going to be out again. Last year they completely shit the bed when Tony Romo went down. Dez Bryant was gone. They didn't know what the hell to do. Matt Castle was shit. What's his name? Brandon Weeden was trash. Kellen Moore, he was ass too. But Dak Prescott is interesting because he has a future. He's got potential. Me as a football coach myself, you know, and I do specifically coach the quarterbacks and the running backs. I do see potential in Dak Prescott, and the dude's got a hell of an arm. He reminds me a lot of Russell Wilson, and I think he could be a Russell Wilson in the coming years. But for all you Dallas Cowboy fans out there, we're probably shitting your pants when you saw Tony Romo, you know, break his bone again in his back. You know, it's just funny because everybody knows, even if you're a Cowboy fan, if you don't want to admit it, you know deep down in your heart that Tony Romo will not play 16 games at all. You know, as a Giants fan, it was funny because my quarterback, will play all 16 games. I'm not gonna knock on wood because I don't want that to shit. I don't want anything to happen to Eli because Ryan Nassib, I don't really trust Ryan Nassib. But I think Dallas will be okay without Tony Romo, maybe. But, you know, let's just see how Dak Prescott goes against the elite defenses, you know. I'm trying to think of who they play this year. I don't pay attention to Dallas at all, but I couldn't help but see this on ESPN the other day, and I just hadn't gotten around to making a video about it. But Tony Romo has gone down for 6 to 10 weeks. Whoop-de-freaking-do. I don't give a damn. I'm happy. I don't wish injury on anybody, but it's just funny because it reminds me of what Stephen A. Smith said. Stephen A. Smith says the Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen. I don't give a damn if you got the best O-line in the game. I don't give a damn if you have one of the most promising running backs in the league with Ezekiel Elliott. I don't care if you got one of the most underrated receivers in the game in Dez Bryant. I don't care if you got a future star in Dak Prescott. The Cowboys will screw up this season. They will find a way to mess up this season. They will find a way to choke. They will find a way to make headlines because all we know, that's all that Jerry Jones cares about, is what is being written about the Cowboys in the Dallas newspaper. All you Cowboy fans know goddamn well that Jerry Jones doesn't give a shit about winning. Jerry Jones doesn't give a shit about making progress. Jerry Jones cares about headlines. He cares about headlines. I mean, look at Greg Hardy. It made a headline, so it brought attention to Dallas. That's all he wanted. I'm surprised he didn't sign Ray Rice. That would have brought in attention too. Ray Rice deserves a comeback more than Greg Hardy. But like I said, I'm making this promise now. Dallas will find a way to mess up their season. With or without Tony Romo, with or without Dez, with or without Ezekiel Elliott. Even if the whole O-line gets injured, they will find a way to screw up their season. I promise you this now.